Yo, what's going on, people? Dogysamich here for another one of these sporadic updates about the Georgia fighting game community. I say the fighting game community, but this is a little bit of me, or a decent amount of me, and really everybody else as a whole. This one's going to be really short. Only got 2 topics to talk about real quick before I leave you with the updated event page. First one, mostly me, because yesterday I spent 5 hours podcasting about fighting games. Well, I say podcasting, but it was more being a guest on 2 different podcasts. The first one being Painbots Podcast, where he gathers a group of people and basically just yells into the microphone about whatever is frustrating him at the time. This time, myself, Big Bates, and Coach were tasked with trying to tame the beast as he ranted on about the state of BlazBlue Central Fiction, of Guilty Gear Strive, Melty Blood Type Lumina. We kind of railed him into Street Fighter inadvertently. I guess it was me because I jab at everybody. And Painbot also, and the main thing he wanted to talk about, which we didn't get to too much, he wanted to blow off a lot of steam about the state of content creation in fighting games. So I'm going to drop the links to that. Maybe try to make annotations. I haven't figured that out yet. And basically, if you want to listen to this, which is a pretty good listen to, I'll give you the directions you need to go to get there. The other podcast, which was a lot more formal in setup, was Georgia Street Fighter discussion hosted by Shadoways. I was allowed to be a special guest along with FGC Jesus. It was streamed and recorded by Sir Retro, and it was just pretty much back and forth discussion about the history of the Georgia Street Fighter scene, the current state of the Georgia Street Fighter scene, and trying to pave future paths, or like put up potential opportunities for the future of the Georgia Street Fighter community. All in all, podcast was also another enjoyable one to be a part of, but I want to specifically say that if you've ever had any interest of how, like, I don't want to flat out say esports, but like the business side or the business end of fighting game events go that you might not think about. Again, I'm not talking about like majors. I'm not talking about like the esports, but I'm talking about the stuff like in Georgia. We went to Access Replay, right? A lot of people who go to these events are like, I go to a tournament, I play my games, I leave, and then it disappears. And they never really think about why, or they never really think about like what happens or how the people outside of the community, be it onlookers, be it the staff and the owners who are allowing the events to happen, they never really think about their perspectives. This is a really good podcast to listen to FGC Jesus, who is, I can't say surprisingly, because it's very known if you paid attention to him, but he sat and gave a lot of good insight for somebody who has taken the time to go to the other side and get the information that a lot of people normally wouldn't bother with. So if that's something that really piques your interest, that is well worth your time to listen to. And I'm going to give you that one as well. You know, I got to give you everything. Moving on to the second topic. It's really short and sweet about a new event that's popped up. One that's going to happen really soon, happening this Saturday at 404 Esports. It's going to be a KOF event hosted by Milky J, aka Malik, called, and forgive me if I mess this up, I'm gonna mess this up, 감사합니다 KOF. It is Korean for thank you KOF. Excuse me, it's called Thank You KOF 14. That's the entire title, which, as it alludes to, is a thank you event for KOF 14 leading into the release of KOF 15, but will also feature, I wish I would have had this up real quick, we'll also have KOF 13. I mean, Malik's in Georgia. He know that he can't have a KOF tournament without the King of Explosion. You know. And is also going to have Samurai Showdown 7. That's the new one, or the most recent one. So, again, that's going to be a little event going off this Saturday, the 29th at 404 Esports. And yeah, that's all I got for this one. Yeah, just making sure there's nothing else that'll randomly cross my mind, even though I've taken like 3 or 4 takes behind the scenes, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, so I couldn't think of it now. It's going into the next one. With that being said, I'll leave you with the updated event page in case you need it. Again, I'll leave you any of the necessary links or the links that I think you need. I'm going to leave that in the description. If there's anything more that you need, let me know. But until next time, be easy, yo. Peace.